Good day, all. I'm just catching up on my last second thing here that I spaced on. Welcome to the network. Excuse me. Welcome to the Network Marketing Insider, number 276. Apologize for that. My two cool IBOs. And wow. Great way to start the show, right? But this is real. This is natural. This is life. This is you and me having a conversation. And today, what I'd like to talk about is just that, life. Why do you want more in life? Or why do you want more from life? Why do I want more from life? Why does everybody want more from life? Before I get into that, so let me say that this is July 27th, 2016. I'm hanging out here in Phoenix, Arizona. This is Wisdom Wednesday. Interesting looking day outside. I think we might have some weather a little bit. But anyway, I'd like to ask you if you've ever thought about this. Have you ever thought about the 24 hours that are in a day, and that after you take out all the time that you spend sleeping and all the time that you spend, at work, working, all the time you spend, getting to and from work, all the time that you spend, after work and on your breaks, running around doing all that stuff that life demands just has to get done, paying bills, banking, grocery shopping, you name it, all that stuff, kids, all those, there's a lot of things that just, have to get done, right? That at the end of the day, after you take all that stuff out of your 24 hours, that most people have like 1, maybe 2 hours for themselves to do the kind of things that they like to do. And even if they had more time, do they have the money to be able to do those kinds of things? Look, we have found a way for you to own your life by starting a home-based business that is so simple that anybody can do it. It does not involve any selling. And the best part of all, it does not take very much of your time. So why do you want something more from life? Most importantly, obviously, is how are you going to get it? How are you going to get something more out of life? When you've only got 1 or 2 hours a day for yourself, how are you going to be able to get anything more out of life? You see where I'm going with that? You got all those things that have to get done. You could take a second job. That would certainly take up the 2 hours of free time that you have. But is that really going to get you more in life? It's going to get you more frustration. It's going to get you more stress. It's going to get you more, it's going to get you more of a lot of bad things. It's going to get you a little bit of more money in your bank account at the end of the month. Yeah, but you might have to pay out more to cover yourself for the times that you're unavailable so that you can actually be working at that second job. It's kind of a catch-22. When you add it all up at the end of the day, how much more money is there really, and how much more, how much less life do you get? See, the thing is we think that what we want more of out of life is money. But it's not the money. It's not the money that you want more of. What you want more of is a feeling. You want more feeling good time, right? Your time especially, isn't that your most valuable thing? And don't you want to feel good on your time? That's what we want out of life. We think that the money is going to give it to us, that we have to have the money first in order to have these feelings. The reality of that is feelings are free. You can have any feeling you choose to have about anything, anytime. It's your choice, right? Nothing in this outside world has any specific direct effect on how you feel unless you personally place a specific reaction and a specific result to a specific action, that you place a specific feeling into that equation. Otherwise, the feeling that you choose to have is completely your own. Just because, if you, and this is an extreme, and I don't mean anything bad on anyone like that, but just because someone died and everybody else around you feels bad, and because that's the way they think that they're supposed to feel, does that mean that you have to feel bad? It doesn't. You can still choose to feel good if you want. Obviously, you're going to be, you're going to stand out above the crowd. Why are you feeling good? This person died. You're supposed to feel bad. Well, who says I'm supposed to feel bad? Maybe this person, and this is a whole spiritual realm argument. We're not going into. I'm just throwing this out there. Who says this person isn't leaving this life, which is actually hell, and moving on to the best thing ever? And why shouldn't we actually be celebrating, feel good and happy for this person, instead of feeling sad because they left us behind? They left me behind. Who am I feeling sad for? Am I feeling sad or bad for them, or am I feeling sad or bad for myself? Right? Who's to say? We don't know. That's just like I said, an extreme example. But just because you were driving down the road and you got a flat tire on your car doesn't mean, oh God, you have to feel bad about it. I got a flat tire. Now I'm going to be late. There's all this traffic. I got to pull over. I got to work in the hot sun. Blah, 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 all this stuff, right? You don't have to feel bad about getting a flat tire. You can feel good about getting a flat tire. What if you go, oh my gosh, I just got a flat tire. I better pull over to the side of the road somewhere. Here we go. This is like a good spot. I haven't had a flat tire. I don't think I've ever had a flat tire. What happens when you have a flat tire? This is going to be exciting. Who knows who I'm going to meet? What's going to happen here? This is an adventure. This is fun. It's your choice. You can choose to feel either way. You can feel grumpy and moany and pissed off and angry, or you can feel excited and exuberant and happy and enthusiastic. It's the same situation. It's your choice. You can feel however you want, whenever you want, right? What are some of the things that you could choose to feel? Happiness, right? I mean, we just basically outlined happiness. You could feel, I mean, and happiness is really what we all just want to feel. We just want to be happy, right? That's all we want out of this life. I just want to be happy. But we think, see, this is the problem, see, because the thinking gets in your way, and the way that you're thinking wait, what did I write here? Oh, okay. Yeah, so your thinking will actually, you'll actually think yourself right out of feeling good. And in thinking yourself out of feeling good, you're going to think yourself right out of the way that, the result that you want. Our thinking, there's a thing called the process of manifestation, which says our thinking leads to our feelings. And I just said that your thinking, you could definitely think your way right out of feeling good. So your thinking leads to your feelings. Your feelings lead to your actions. You're angry, you're going to pound the desk, or are you happy and you're going to smile, right? So your thinking leads to your feelings, and your feelings lead to your actions, and your actions are what lead to your results. So ultimately, if you look at that, like I said, you will think your way right out of feeling good and right out of the results that you want, because your thinking ultimately does lead to your results, doesn't it? So how do you think? What makes you think the way that you think? That's the question, and we talk about the way you think is produced by all the information that everyone in your entire life has put into your head. You didn't ask them to put it there. Unfortunately, at the age when most of it was stuffed in there, you didn't know about how to use your mind at all, and a lot of those things you just accepted. You didn't know about analyzing and thinking and discerning and making your own decisions, and you had no clue absolutely of the fact that you could actually reject some of those thoughts, or alter them into what you want them to be. If somebody told you that it takes money to make money, you'd be like, oh, okay, I got to have money if I want to make money. Gotcha. In it goes, right? Nobody ever taught you to think about, well, wait a second, why do I have to have money to make money? I know in a job, you don't have to have money. You can just show up at the job and work and you get money, right? What else? How else could you make money, right? Well, by thinking creatively, coming up with a new idea. That could make you some money, So maybe it doesn't necessarily take money to make money. Maybe it takes innovation and thought and creativity and thinking outside the box and not believing that it takes money to make money is real. Yeah, I'm going to choose not to. See, we didn't do that. We weren't taught to do that. So we just accepted all these things. And now it's all those things that went in there years and years and years ago. That's all still in there. Never goes away. This is a steel vault up here. Nothing ever gets out. It's like the Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never check out. And that's the way information is in your mind. You can check in, but it can never check out. So how do you get rid of it? Well, you can't really get rid of it, but you can certainly reclassify it, and you can put it into the archives where you don't have to work, where you don't have to use it. Because whenever you have to make a decision is going to affect your life. A decision is going to give you what your life is all about. So every time you have to make a decision, what's your mind going to do? It's going to go back and pull from all that information that you have in there, right? So if you haven't taken all that bad stuff and archived it away, it's going to draw from that. Your mind's going to draw from all that stuff, and it's going to come up with a thought, right? And that thought's going to be whatever it is. Most likely, it's going to be you've got a 7 out of 8 chance that thought is going to be a negative thought, and we don't like negativity. So if it's a negative thought, we're probably going to reject the idea. The decision is going to be no, and we're going to move on. And that's going to be our action, is going to be to move on, and our result is going to be nothing. Nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? I didn't put anything in, I'm getting nothing out. But hey, that's not a good thing, so I'm safe. So it's that programming, it's all that stuff that went into your mind way back when. So now, if you look at what I just said, it's that programming that actually leads to your thoughts, that create your feelings, that drive your actions, that produce your results. It's the feeling, though. So you can take that programming and allow it to create a thought, and it's going to give you a feeling, but it's when you get that feeling, you can say, whoa, wait a second. That's not a feeling that I want, okay? That thought makes me feel angry, or that thought makes me feel sad, or that thought makes me feel, you know, insecure, or that thought makes me feel unsafe. And you're like, well, I don't want to feel any of those. So what do I want to feel? I want to feel happiness. I want to feel courageous. I want to feel confidence. I want to feel generosity. I want to feel loving. I want to feel success. I want to feel financial freedom. Those are the things I want to feel. So let me think about this here. Let me go back and think about this. This is my thought. It's making me feel this way. What gave me that thought? Where did that thought come from? Oh, I know where that thought came from. I remember when Dad told me that, yada, yada, yada. So that was what Dad thought. That's what Dad believed. That was Dad's opinion. When and how did it become mine? I don't know. I guess the day that he said it to me. So is it real? Is that the truth? Is that the way it is? Is that the only thing there is? Do I just have to accept that and take this feeling that I don't want and just go ahead and see what happens? Do what I think I should do, and which is probably going to be avoid, and then just see what happens? Just let fate take its run its course? Or do I look at this thought and I say, wait a second. If this thought makes me feel this way, and it's because it was Dad's thought, it was Dad's opinion, it was Dad's idea in the first place, what if I say, you know what? That thought actually makes me feel good. That thought actually makes me feel happy. And if that thought makes me feel happy, instead of running away, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do this. And when you go in and you do this, when you then go in and do this, do you think that you will create a different action from you running away and just letting something happen, right? If you just let something happen, it's just going to happen. You have no control over it whatsoever, right? You didn't do anything. You didn't apply anything. You didn't contribute anything. So it is what it is, right? It's going to happen. There's nothing you can do about it. However, if you take control of it, you choose the feeling that you want out of it and let that feeling make your decision for you, right? This is the feeling I want out of this. I want to feel good, okay? Well, if I want to feel good out of this, if I want to feel good out of this, what am I going to have to do? Well, I'm not going to run away because that's not going to give me a good feeling. We already know. So what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Think about that. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? And the thought will come. Hey, okay, if I want this to make me feel good, I need to do this. Go do that. And then guess what? You'll get a result that makes you feel good. Do you see how you can take control of your life? Do you see why what you really want more of in life is a good feeling? And do you see how you can choose at any point in time to feel the way you want to feel about anything? It's your choice. You don't have to feel the way you think you have to feel. You can change that feeling anytime you want. And when you change that feeling, it's going to change the action that you take, which is going to create a different result, which is going to wrap back around and give you the feeling that you wanted. So I tell you all this because when we talk about network marketing or affiliate marketing or anything entrepreneurial, getting out of the box, stepping out of the comfort zone, turning your back on the W-2 world, the job mentality, and seeking forward a change in a different way. You need to feel good. You got to feel what you want. Feel what you want. Feel what you ultimately want. Feel it now. Feel it every day. Feel it strongly. And your thoughts will start not necessarily changing, but you'll start taking control of the thought. And instead of letting the thought dictate how you feel, you'll choose the feeling to apply to that thought that you want. See? Your thoughts don't come in control. Your feelings need to be in control. And then the way you feel is going to change that action that you're going to take, and that's going to give you a different result, and it's going to produce what you want. And the more you do that, the more you choose your own feeling, the more you go and drive and think and do by the feeling that you want, the more you'll create results that you want, and the more good feeling you'll want. All right, guys, that's how it works. So anyway, with that, I'm going to close out here today with the Napoleon Hill prayer that says, "O universe, I ask not for more wisdom, no more riches, but for more wisdom with which to make better use of the riches given to me at birth, consisting of the power to control and direct my own mind to whatever end, to whatever feelings I desire." Make it a great Wisdom Wednesday, guys. We'll see you back here on Freedom Friday. I hope you get something really good out of that. Think about this show. Watch this show over and over again. You're going to get something really good out of it.